हेलो एवरीवन। सो आज का जो लाइव चैट है इट्स रियली इंटरेस्टिंग फॉर मी एंड आई होप यू ऑल ज्वाइन धीरे धीरे से, आराम से। अभी मैं सिर्फ हिंदी में बात करूंगी, जब शायला आएगी तब मैं इंग्लिश में बात करूंगी। हेलो हार्दिक, हेलो एवरीवन, हाय हाय, हेलो एवरीवन। अभी मैं सिर्फ हिंदी में बात कर रही हूँ, जब शायला आएगी तब मैं इंग्लिश में बात करूंगी। सो शी इज़ अ जर्नलिस्ट एंड फ्रॉम वेस्ट वर्जीनिया यूएसए, एंड वो एक न्यूज़ चैनल में एज अ डिजिटल जर्नलिस्ट है। एंड उनके जो थॉट्स हैं, द वे यू नो शी थिंक्स, शी इज़ अ जर्नलिस्ट एंड इन फॉर व्हाट जॉनर शी परसूज दिस जर्नलिज्म एंड ऑल, सो उसके बारे में बात होगी। चलिए पहले उनको ले लेते हैं बिकॉज शी इज़ रेडी। इंस्टाग्राम थोड़ा अपडेट हो चुका है। Hey Shyla, yes, I have sent you a request. Please accept it.
Hi.
Hey, hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. It must be morning right there, right?
Yeah, it's 11:30 in the morning right now.
Right. It's really night here. It's 10 p.m. as I said you before. I mean, I'm gonna sleep in 1 hour actually. Yeah. So, as this live chat is about our field, that is journalism, so let's start with our experience and the education and everything. Please tell me about yourself.
Okay, so I'm a baby. So I just graduated in like this past May with a bachelor's in science and journalism. And then
Okay.
I waited like forever to actually like start working because of COVID. So I had a job
Right.
I interned at in college, and they offered me a position, but I couldn't start until August. So then in August, I started working for this local news station in West Virginia, and my role, it's a TV station, but my role is digital, so I do more like web-based stories. So instead of doing like just videos for the TV, I do like I still
Right.
make videos and pictures. It's more multimedia, but it's longer, like in-depth stories for the website. So, and then I also
Right.
help the producers manage the social media accounts. I have like a reporter
Okay.
role. And
There's a little glitch in your network, I guess.
what do you say?
Uh, a slight glitch in your network.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, you're not even that audible to me. I guess because of the network.
yeah, hang on. Let me see. Oh, is that better?
Yeah, you're kind of buffering actually. But I guess we should continue. Yeah. So you were saying?
So I have.
So how is your experience regarding this new digital journalism which you are doing right now? I mean, it's your first job in journalism, as you said, in local news channel, which is there, digitally based. So how is your experience so far?
It's great. I really like it because I can do more like the stories that I want to do instead of being assigned stories, which I like. So I feel like I can put more into them because I'm more interested in them, and I get to do more of the stories that often go untold, that like you don't hear about on your TV broadcast. So I really enjoy it. I like it a lot.
Right. Great, great. I'll tell you about myself. I recently completed my master's in mass communication in May. And since I guess a year or two, I have been into journalism. I guess 2 years. I worked in national television as an intern, and then I worked in a local news channel as a journalist, as a reporter. And since lockdown hit everyone, so it also hit me, and it actually hit in a good way that I started my own channel independently.
That's awesome. I
Yeah.
actually just I'm about to go back for my master's in January. So
Okay.
that's exciting.
Great. So,
Mhm.
tell me about this COVID-19. During this pandemic, what do you think the journalism has been affected in a way? I mean, it's your first job. So, in this even first job, what do you think this COVID-19 pandemic has affected you and your job?
Um, it has affected. It's been kind of weird because I work remotely. So like, I think I've been inside the station maybe twice, three times at most, because the only people in the stations are like the anchors and the TV producers. So it's been weird because
Right.
I started my job training. I did all my training on Zoom. I do pretty much all my interviews on Zoom. So like it's been weird because it's like I got to finally start my career, but I don't go anywhere. I do it all from my house. So it's been kind of
Yeah,
weird, but
that's a disadvantage. Right.
yeah.
Right. It has been happening a lot actually. I mean, even when I am working right now, see, we are doing live chat. So I mostly consider to do everything from work from home. I'm actually working in one company, in one channel in Mumbai, and it's work from home. I mean, I am working in that channel, but it's work from home. I'm sitting in my hometown, which is like 7 to 8 hours away from that city.
Wow.
Yeah. So tell me about this 2020. What do you think about 2020? I mean, isn't it frustrating already?
Like it hit right before graduation. So I didn't have a college graduation or anything. And then like I said, I started my job all through it. But I guess it's been kind of it's had its ups and downs. So it's been a roller coaster, that's for sure.
Right. You said you just started your job in digital journalism. So, what is your genre right now, currently? You
What'd you
prefer
say?
genre, the category of journalism in which you are preferring right now in your news channel.
What I'm sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, say that again.
I said, which genre are you working right now, as in crime, politics, or the local based news
Um,
or human interest? What are you working basically on?
okay. So currently I'm working on it's local.
Mhm. Right. Yeah, actually, compared to the situation before COVID, the businesses have grown a lot. If we say work from home or a new business or a new startup or a person or a girl or a woman starting it on her own. Actually, my own sister has started her own business of baking cakes and cookies and all. She's in her, the place where she's married. But then she thought that while sitting at home, let's do something new, and that's how she started. So it's
That's
like a
awesome.
boost up kind of.
That's awesome. Yeah, there's been a lot of
Right.
people that have like they lost their jobs because of COVID, but then they like did what they were passionate or what they were good at and just started their own business from it.
Right, right. So, what would you else tell me about your journalisms and all, the skill or the experience you have?
So, my favorite, I guess my favorite thing, like my most experience is in videos. I love like editing and shooting video. And then I also
Mm-hmm.
really like the photography part. I love photojournalism.
Right.
And so I try to incorporate both of those. When I do my stories, I try to do both. I try to get a bunch of video to put together and like a bunch of photos, because that's what I enjoy the most.
So in while covering the story, so you shoot and you interview and you also edit your stories by your own, or you do it separately, just for your passion?
Um, both. So I do stuff for like my job, and then I'm trying to do more on my own because I like to do like my own thing too. And that's like my goal is, so my
Hmm.
goal really is I want to work internationally. So I want to be like an
Right.
international journalist, and but I want to do it like on my own. Like I don't want to have
Okay.
to report back to a news director, or like be like have a news director be like, no, you can't do that kind of thing. So I want to be able to like work internationally, but like kind of like what you do, just independently on my own. That's like my
Right.
dream. So
Yeah, I'll tell you about independent journalism. It's quite tough, as in, whenever I go to shoot somewhere, so it's like I am going alone. I don't have anyone with me. No person, nor a guy, or a team, or a cameraman, or anything. I just go, I shoot from my phone, and then I come home. I just go through whole interview, and then I edit it, and then I shoot my part of video, as in the starting and the ending, that this is the starting, this is the gist of the video which I'm gonna show you guys. So it's kind of tough job, but then when they see some particular story, for example, I recently shot a video on Indian festival Navratri, and in that festival, the transgenders which are preferred as, they are given very much respect during this festival. So I went there alone. I mean, definitely I was terrified when I went there, but then it was all good when I covered it, and I took the interview and I edited and I brought it in front of the people. Everyone was so happy to see such story and their story, what they are doing. And my genre is basically human interest stories. I don't cover the trending topic or the politics or the local news kind of, but the topic which gives a good message to the society and encourages people to do some good thing in society. That's how I cover my story.
yeah, I see. That's like I like those kind of stories because I don't
Yeah.
I don't really I don't care to report on politics. I try to stay away from politics, and like I like the stories that you don't normally hear about. Like the people, I like being able to give
Right, right.
people a voice that don't normally get to have a voice. So
Exactly.
that's
Talking
awesome.
about human interest stories, that genre has literally faded away in a time, because the politics and the local news and the crime has been very much surpassed that genre. So I feel somewhere that this kind of stories should come out, and other channels should support it in a way. But most of the channels don't support or don't grant the permission for covering such stories. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's why I really want to do like independent work, because then I can do more of those type of stories, and like I can do
Right.
what I want. I don't have to worry about my ideas getting
Right.
shut down. So
What will you say about true journalism? Do you think it still exists?
what is it?
True journalism.
True journalism? Um, I think it's iffy because no, in a way, like national journalism, I don't. I try to like stay away from national journalism just because you can't. I feel like you can't really trust it anymore. But
Right.
there are, because I know when I was like still in classes, our professors were so worried about that, and they like drilled it in us like, you guys are the new generation to bring true journalism back and like fact-based journalism back.
Yeah.
So that's what I try to do when I do any of my stories for the news station. I try to stay very neutral, and I guess the easiest way to do that is I just stay away from politics. I don't tie like
Hmm.
anything that could have an opinion based into my stories, because I'm telling you like the facts, and like this is what I was told. This is this side.
Right.
So I feel
That
like
is journalism. I think we
I
have
feel
to
like
be
the
neutral
young
anyhow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the younger generation is definitely doing better than the older generation in journalism. Because I feel like the younger generation is trying to bring back that neutral, fact-based journalism.
And that's us actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And there are also such allegations on the journalist right now, currently, who are in national channels or who work nationally or internationally, that the journalism has become biased, as in the journalism has not, you know, it's not the way it was before. It has changed a lot. The meanings of journalism has changed a lot. What do you think about it?
Yeah. It definitely has changed a lot.
Right.
But I feel like a lot of it is very biased these days.
Right. So, a fun question here: how much excited you are to just end this year and enter 2021? How excited you are?
I'm excited. I'm excited to like see what 2021, like see what all I can do. I'm excited to
Hmm.
like have a whole year to see like everything I accomplish. So I'm pretty
Right.
excited.
Great, great. So I would like to tell everyone who's watching, and I will be also sharing this story, this live chat on my handle, that we will be again going live and talking about some other topic. We'll be doing much more live chats. And anything else you want to say, Shyla?
Um, no, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for hopping on here with me and doing this.
Yeah.
It was
Yes,
fun.
yes, yes. It's no big deal. I mean, you are a young journalist, I'm a young journalist, and we are aiming to bring good in the society with my independent journalism, and you thinking about being independent, and that's a big thing actually, because in today's time, no one does that. They
No.
aim for big job and hefty money and good position in life, but being independent is quite tough. It takes a lot of strength and a lot of power to continue it, because we don't get in return for like few months or few years, but then at the end of the time, we do get some respect and love and from the people.
Yeah. Can I ask real quick, um, how like well, I'm trying to think how to word this. Is it hard for you being an independent journalist to like people to think you're credible? Like is it hard for I guess is it hard for people to take you seriously if you tell them you're an independent journalist? This is just out of my own curiosity because that's what I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
fear is that
yeah.
if
Right.
I went independently, no one would take me seriously. That's like I guess that's my biggest fear with it.
Right. But then the moment I say that I'm an independent journalist, they do take me lightly. They do think that I don't have a channel's name behind my back, or a channel to support me when I'm covering a story. But then the moment they look to my stories, or they see some of my stories, they believe it. I mean, they believe it very hard. They feel like that, dude, she has done something. So that's the moment the doubt is cleared, and that's the moment they feel like, okay, she is an independent journalist. I mean, I don't need anyone else to back up me. That's how they believe it. Firstly, they don't. Of course, they don't.
Yeah. I was just curious because I just wondered
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that. Because I was like,
It's a quote, actually a famous quote, that starting is always very hard. Starting is always very hard. The middle part is somewhere soothing, somewhere comfortable, and the end part of the journey is very much satisfying and very much comfortable and fruit giving, basically. So it's my starting actually. It's too difficult, but it's okay.
yeah, awesome. Well, thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you so much, and we will be coming back live chat. And as your passion, your vision matches my vision and my passion, so somewhere we have to work in future again together
Yes,
in
yes,
collaboration,
yes, for sure. And hopefully, when
for sure.
COVID's gone, we can
Yeah,
get experience more internationally together.
definitely.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. All right. So thank you so much, Shyla, and
Yes,
it's a
thank
good night.
you.
from me and good morning to you
Yes.
because it's a good night, yeah, and there it's a good morning. So yeah.
Yeah.
So I will be sharing this live chat on my handle. I will also be will share you this, and if you want, I can just download it and give you.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, and thank you to all those people who have joined and they waved and they sent hearts, and so many people came actually. There's no
Yeah.
question, but there's a guy who's my friend who has said, uh, Ajinkya Parimal, more power to you guys. I mean, he's my college mate.
Oh,
So
that's
he said,
nice.
more power to you. Yeah. All
Yes.
right. Thank you so much, Shyla. See you soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.